Let's dive deep into this whole vibe between Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori because, dude, it's like straight out of some intense reality show that nobody asked for but we can't look away from. Kanye, the guy who's always been a walking headline, whether he's dropping fire tracks or stirring up chaos, has this super hands-on approach to how Bianca shows up in the world. We're talking micromanaging her entire look, from what she eats to what she puts on her body, all so she can rock those barely there outfits he dreams up for her. Imagine being styled by your hubby every single day, and not just in a cute couple's matching sweats way, but in this hyper-controlled, almost artistic obsession. Bianca's out here in Brian underwear combos that leave nothing to the imagination or those sheer dresses that are basically whispers of fabric clinging to her curves. It's bold, it's provocative, and apparently, it's all by design, Kanye's design. First off, the diet game. Kanye isn't playing around with portions or calories, he's got this system locked down tight. When they're out at fancy dinners or grabbing bites in the city, he straight up orders only appetizers for her. No main courses, no heavy plates, just those little starters that keep things light and teasing. At home? Forget the big dinner plates, he's swapped them out for smaller salad ones. It's like portion control on steroids but in a sneaky, everyday way. The goal? Keeping her slender, toned, and ready to slip into whatever skimpy ensemble he's got planned next. An exercise? Daily ritual. They're walking together, stretching out those long limbs side by side, but nothing too hardcore like CrossFit or weightlifting marathons. Kanye's vision is all about maintenance, not building bulk. Keeping that sleek, elongated silhouette that makes his fashion statements pop. But it gets even more specific, almost quirky in a Kanye kind of way. Tanning? Hard pass. He hates tan lines, those little shadows that scream real life, instead of perfect canvas. So Bianca's staying pale, porcelain smooth, like she stepped out of a high-fashion editorial where every inch is untouched by the sun. Piercings? Tattoos? Absolutely not. Kanye sees those as markers of the average girl next door, the ones who blend into the crowd with their edgy little rebellions. To him, Bianca's a mannequin in the best possible sense. Flawless, blank slate beautiful, a walking artwork without distractions. No ink, no metal, just pure, unadorned elegance that lets his creative juices flow uninterrupted. Meanwhile, what's Kanye doing? Indulging hard. Fried chicken, gooey mac and cheese, all while he's bundled up in oversized hoodies and baggy sweatpants. It's this hilarious contrast, him embracing comfort food in cozy layers, her on this disciplined path to embody his aesthetic dreams. Like, bro, if you're gonna enforce the rules, at least share the nuggets, right? Now here's the tea from the insiders who are spilling just enough to keep us hooked. Bianca's not some passive participant in this, she's owning it, thriving in it even. She's got this healthy baseline already, veggies over carbs, protein-packed meals that fuel her without the crash, minimal sugar to keep that glow popping. But with Kanye's guidance? It's elevated. Sources say she doesn't mind the control one bit. In fact, she finds real power in being thin, in commanding attention with her body like a weapon. There's this exhibitionist streak in her, a love for flaunting those curves in ways that turn heads and spark debates. It's not about shrinking to disappear, it's about shrinking to amplify, to make every outfit a statement that screams confidence. One close source dropped that she actually appreciates the nudge to always look her absolute best. It's supportive, not suffocating. Kanye's nice about it, they say, turning measurements into moments of intimacy. He'll wrap a tape around her waist not to police her weight, but to sketch out the next design, to tailor pieces that hug her just right. It's creative collaboration disguised as couple goals, or maybe the other way around. And let's talk about that backlash because it hits hard and fast in their world. Remember that Grammys moment when Bianca went full naked illusion, body paint and all, turning the red carpet into her personal runway? The internet exploded, critics calling it desperate, objectifying, you name it. Kanye clapped back fierce, owning his role in it all. He straight up said he has dominion over her, but not in some creepy overlord way. Nah, it's about protection, about guiding her choices without forcing a single thread. He wouldn't dream of making her wear something that doesn't vibe with her soul. That's not his style. Bianca's been dressing like this, bold, unapologetic, for 2 whole years now, long before the spotlight cranked up. It's her expression amplified by his support, his vision. Kanye's all in on empowering her to own that freedom, to push boundaries that society clutches its pearls over. In his words, it's choice, pure and simple, wrapped in a partnership where he leads but she decides. Expanding on this, you gotta wonder what it feels like to live in that bubble. For Bianca, who's gone from architectural background to yes muse, it's a glow-up that's equal parts thrilling and intense. She's not just arm candy, she's the blueprint for his Yeezy empire's evolution, influencing designs that blend architecture with barely wearing anything. That no tattoo rule? It ties into Kanye's whole philosophy on beauty, timeless, unmarred, like a Greek statue come to life. Tattoos, to him, are permanent graffiti on a masterpiece, piercings, unnecessary punctuation. It's old school in a new age way, clashing with the Gen Z ink revolution but fitting his auteur vibe. And the diet? It's not starvation, it's strategy. Smaller plates trick the brain into satisfaction sooner, appetizers keep the energy high without the bloat. Walks together? That's bonding time, syncing steps like they're syncing beats in the studio. Contrast that with Kanye's own indulgences and it's peak hypocrisy or peak artist, depending on your lens. He's the king of comfort, scarfing soul food while plotting world domination through fashion. Hoodies aren't just clothes, they're his armor hiding the man behind the myth. Bianca's exposure is her power suit, making her untouchable in vulnerability. Insiders paint her as empowered, not trapped, loving the thinness because it lets her move like liquid, pose like sculpture. That waist measurement? It's foreplay for creation, him dreaming aloud about how a dress will drape, how she'll command a room. No resentment, just reciprocity. Zoom out, and this dynamic screams celebrity couple 2.0, control as love language, aesthetics as religion. Kanye's Dominion quote? It's biblical flex, but he flips it to consent. She'd say no if it didn't feel right. 2 years of this? That's commitment, evolution from his past relationships into something rawer, realer. Bianca's not average, she's elevated, and those rules? They're the scaffolding holding up the art. In a world obsessed with bodies, Kanye's rewriting the script. One salad plate, one no-tan walk at a time. Wild, right? But kinda genius if you're into that unfiltered fame game.